Colette House, Superintendent at Aurora Christian. Well, today I want to talk to you about Mission Impossible. A lot of you may wonder, why on earth does ACS have a 2-week spring break? Well, that is because Mission Impossible is part of our DNA. When my dad brought this trip to ACS in 1984, they actually lengthened spring break so that teachers and staff and students and parents could go spend a week serving on this construction missions trip and still be able to come home and have a week of vacation with their families around Easter. So Mission Impossible, actually I was an 8th grade student on that very first trip to Mendenhall, Mississippi, and I've been on over 20 trips since. I have been able to do painting and electrical and insulation and even roofing and just had a great time. But I wanted you to talk to some other Mission Impossible vets, and I think Mr. Stone actually has me beat. So let's talk to them. Mr. Stone, why do you keep going on Mission Impossible?
Well, after about 25 years of going on Mission Impossible, I really feel like it's a time to be with the kids in a different atmosphere, where we're in the classroom all the time, but now we get to be with them 24/7. We also get to be with some of our teacher friends and build relationships. It's like going to camp all over again as a kid and having fun, and it's a great time.
Definitely. I've heard from people, especially women and girls, that, oh, it's a construction trip, I can't go. Mrs. Adamson, what would you say to that?
I think that's the wrong idea. I think it's a great opportunity for girls to learn how to do some things that they might not ever have the opportunity to learn, like roofing and electrical and plumbing. And even last year they did putting rocks on the bottom of a cabin that was being built. So I think that's a wonderful opportunity for these girls to learn skills that they could use to further their lives.
For sure. Well, the leadership has kind of rolled over the years, and at this point, our athletic director, Dan Beebe, is heading it up and doing an amazing job. And so I just want him to talk a little bit about Mission Impossible.
Yeah, Mission Impossible was a great week. The Lord asked us to go and serve, and it is such an awesome opportunity and great to see so many kids. About a third of our high school every year goes and they just go and serve, and without complaining, just going to these camps, and these camps could never afford the amount of money that costs labor for them to do, but our kids go there willingly.
Totally. And who else helps you lead the trip?
So it is done by Ed O'Connell. He's has been doing it for a few years here. He's actually already down at our Deer Run retreat down in just outside of Franklin, Tennessee, where we're going this year. He is down there already working, getting everything organized. He organizes a lot of laborers that are professionals that do it for a living. We have anywhere from construction guys that build houses to masonry work to all across the board that come. And we're always looking for more, certainly, but we always take on a great group of adults.
Awesome. And what do we hear from the kids that have gone on the trip?
Well, I know I've heard more than 2 or 3, 4 dozen times where kids go as a senior and say, man, I just really wish I'd have gone as a freshman. I wish I had 4 years to be able to go on this trip, and regret not going. But you hear the buzz going through our hallways right now of kids that are so excited. Some look this as the funnest week of the year for them to go down. And I think the neat thing for me, from my perspective, to see kids get so excited about going down and knowing that they're going to go down and work for 6-7 days. But to have that opportunity, and like Mr. Stone said, you see kids in a different light. You see the adults in a different light. And we're just a little more relaxed than you would be at the rigors of school. And just that personality that you see coming out of them. And then the relationship building that you have between students, between the adults and the students. I would encourage anybody that wants to come. It's April 12th through the 19th. We will love to have you.
Well, Mission Impossible is an amazing trip, and we encourage you to go, even as parents. If you are working in the trades, we for sure would love to have your skills. And think about it for your high school students, even if they're little right now. Look forward to this as part of Aurora Christian School experience. Colossians 3:23 says, whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. Thanks. Have a great week.